Okay, so basically I have a few questions to ask you. This is like her last few days in Taiwan, and she's been here for like a month.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean with a break,
yeah,
Japan in between, but like more or less 3 weeks.
Yeah, so I asked a question on Instagram and see if like people wanted to like ask her anything. But first, let me start with like my questions. Like, I'm just curious. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. So, we've been to many places in Taiwan, right? What's the most like unforgettable trip that you've been to, like in Taiwan?
As like the whole,
Yeah,
or like the day, or like just like something
unforgettable,
that
like,
happened.
Yeah.
This is hard.
Yeah.
I think like Smangus.
Yes, Mangus.
With the native people there, like with the Aborigines, it's like it was super cool to see how they live like nowadays.
Yeah.
Because it's so different from the life we have, you know,
true.
because you can tell that they have like this very close community and like that they're watching out for each other and that they have like the native language. And yeah, I think I've never experienced something like that, and it was very authentic, so I think
that's nice. Yeah,
yeah, so I would say Smangus. Yeah.
The favorite place? Yeah, in Taiwan, like the favorite place.
Favorite place? Maybe the beach we went to with Johnson, like in Tainan.
关系平台, yeah. Why?
But I think because like the sunset we watched,
very beautiful.
It was so nice, yeah, so beautiful because there were no clouds before the sun, so it was like very
the
clear.
sky was very clear.
Yeah, so it was like just this very red ball you saw sinking down. I think because of that. I mean, I've never seen it like during the daytime, the beach, but I think like with what happened, you know, with the event of the sunset, I think that's...
You like that place the most?
Yeah.
Your favorite food and your least favorite food in Taiwan?
Least favorite, stinky tofu probably. That's easy. And favorite food?
Because you've tried quite a lot, like typical like Taiwanese cuisine.
Yeah. I mean, like the barbecue we went to with your parents, like the fresh fish. I think like before I would have never imagined that I would like fish, but I think this one was so good because it was like very like crusty from the outside and like very soft from the inside.
I think maybe
and
you don't like
fish
because of how you guys cook it in Germany.
Yeah, I mean depends like like how fresh it is and stuff. So I really like that. Yeah, and like the other stuff they cooked at the barbecue because it was super good. Like the barbecue in itself. Yeah,
we're having that tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The same place as well?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Because I told them that you liked it a lot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, okay, so you must have had like expectations before coming here. What were your expectations and were there like any differences?
I mean, I expected like the traffic to be like way more chaotic than in Germany or in Europe. Yeah. And that's, I think, how it is. Yeah. And I mean, I imagine like all the tall buildings and like with the signs and the lights. Yeah. So that was as I expected it to be as well. But I think it's still something different when you expect something to be like it and then you are in it and experience it. So I think it's still a bit different just, you know, because like when you're on the scooter in the traffic and you hear all these like roaring motorcycles around you, it's definitely different than...
So mainly the traffic and the buildings?
Yeah, that's what I like expected and
Okay, so now following are like questions from my friends. I kind of like organized them into like the few questions. Okay, so what do you dislike most about Taiwan, like in general?
Dislike? I mean, it kind of sucks that I don't understand the language, but I mean, this is like nothing specific about Taiwan and that, but still, you know, like sometimes it's...
You just wish you understood.
Yeah, because sometimes like when you're in a group and they're like talking Chinese and then you start laughing, I think that's like the worst part, you know, when all of you are laughing and I'm like, I want to know what the joke is, you know? Then it's like, and I mean, like most of the times you translate it, but still it's something different, right? When it's like out of the, like in the moment or, so I think that's
the most.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Any like Taiwanese habits or like environment, the surroundings that you know that you cannot get used to from your few weeks here?
That I could not get used to?
Juana asked this.
Probably the smell of stinky tofu.
Okay. It's not everywhere.
No.
Not everywhere. Are there any like habits that you can get used to?
Not that I could think of, actually. I mean, no, I don't think so, no.
How about, like, the surroundings?
I mean, it's still different, you know, like the whole scenery with the buildings and the lights and the like Chinese signs everywhere. I mean, it's still still very different.
It's not like you can't get used to it.
Yeah, but I'm still not used to it, so...
Yeah, so all things aside, like, aside from, like, where your family lives or anything, would you consider, like, staying in Taiwan long term?
Just, like, for how Taiwan is in itself, I don't think so, no, because of like how different the food is. I mean, I really like the food, but I think long term I would definitely miss like German food and the bread specifically.
We have bread.
Yeah, true. But I've not tried it so far, so
okay,
I don't know
true.
if it's good or not. And I think also because of the temperatures. I mean, I like it when it's warm, but I think now it's like winter or autumn, and I think if I would have been here in summer, I would just like melt it, you know?
Melt.
So I think that would be something that I can get used to.
So the environment, the weather, you can't.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, it's nice now, but I think like the whole year in summer and everything, no.
Okay, so a lot of people asked thoughts on Taiwanese guys, and all things aside, like just forget Robin for 1 second. Like one person asked, like, would you consider dating one?
Yeah, I mean,
you never know, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would never say like
no,
yeah.
Okay,
because there's nothing about Taiwanese guys in general that I would say like, oh god, this is something I couldn't live with. So yeah.
Okay, but Robin, don't worry.
Yeah, this is just very theoretical.
Yeah. Okay, so thoughts on Taiwanese guys, like not like would you consider dating one, but just like how they appear.
This is so hard because I mean, I just like the contact I had was with the guys I already knew from Oviedo.
Yeah,
so,
true.
I mean, and I like those guys. So
she didn't get to like talk and interact with like too many like Taiwanese guys that she doesn't know like beforehand.
I mean, we met some of your friends, but those were all girls.
Yeah, sorry, I only have like female friends. Oops. One of my friends asked, like, this is the last question. Oh no, not like almost. Okay, so do Taiwanese guys like, I looked up this term like nose of wax, like weak-minded, like they don't have their own ideas.
Okay.
Yeah, do you think Taiwanese guys are like that? But I doubt you will, because the guys that you know are pretty, they have,
I mean, like Johnson and Shane.
Oh, Johnson is like so confident. Yeah.
And
Shane,
so far, like from the guys I know, no. I wouldn't say that. But I mean, it's just like two guys I know. So. Okay. Or like, okay, he's from Malaysia.
Oh, you mean Eric?
Yeah,
okay.
So.
Yeah, I don't think you've met any other guys, right?
No, not that I interacted with them.
How about like Shane's dad? My dad, you know.
Yeah, true. But I mean, they.
Oh yeah, just like.
They are like they seem very caring and very like likable. But other than that, I couldn't tell
much. Okay. Yeah. Because I don't think you've seen how we recycle. But do you think like we recycle like differently in Germany? Like how do you do like?
Yeah, it's definitely different. Yeah. I mean, here you have like trash and stuff you recycle, right? Yeah. And in Germany we have like paper, plastic, like fruits and stuff, and then we have something more than that, you know, like that doesn't fit in the other categories. It's like something else.
But it's actually, you know, we just put it in like the same bag, but when we go downstairs, we still have to like divide it. Yeah, we just.
Okay.
No, it's just how we do it here, but it's different like in every
district
city. And I mean, in like Hsinchu city, it's less strict.
Okay.
And in my like Baoshan, like where my parents live, it's way stricter.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah. And I mean, like in Germany, we have the system with the plastic bottles, right? That we like give them back at the supermarket and then we get money. So it's like a bit different.
We have that with batteries, I think. In Taiwan. Yeah. Okay, the last question. Think of like 3 words when Taiwan comes to mind. Like now, after you've visited.
I think I would say colorful. God, how do I say that? Like when you're like very friendly to foreigners, you know, that you invite them and you give them presents and you're like very welcoming, and just like food. Okay, great. So yeah, that's it for the questions. Okay. Nice questions.
Yeah, they asked some really nice questions. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you to do your packing, and I'm gonna sit here and do nothing. Nice.